Okay, perfect. Okay. Thank you, everyone. I don't know how to compete with robots doing jobs and cartoon, but I'm trying. Okay, my name is Sharon. I'm going to share a little bit of my understanding and knowledge about we're going to communicate with the researcher, author from worldwide. I mean, not within just the Western world, but also from either the Asia, especially from China area. And okay, here we go. The next slide. A little bit introduction about myself. So last summer, I graduated from University of Notre Dame, and right now I work at Research Square. Of course, I'm now the China marketing manager, so in charge of all those digital marketing, brand wellness, customer relationship management project, as well as belongs to China market. And before I went to Notre Dame, I work in both the agency side and client side to doing all those digital marketing work, so helping all those big international brand, their marketing activities campaigns in China market. And also I'm a snowboarder, windsurfer, and sailor, so that's why I'm here too, Summertime in Vancouver, ahoy. All right, let's get started officially. So no matter it's anecdotally or if you guys work in a journal, you probably already has some awareness of the phenomena. So this is the number of paper from all those countries, and here this is how China goes. All right, yeah, almost there. Still there. Okay, so we all know like this phenomena is the paper publication trends in China is incredible, and maybe some journal they already complain or suffered about all those paper. Either the quality is good or it's not that good, and bombarded every day, and either the rejection is well accepted, or they just continually send you all those manuscripts they just want to get published no matter what, right? So in my presentation, I would like to talk a little bit things about this. So first, I would like to share a little bit of data point about the paper publication in China, so versus the global-wise trend. And second thing, I would like to talk a little bit about the China internet environment, because we all know like the Great Firewall, something we feel is definitely, we maybe normally take it granted, but not that same way in China. Either the search engine and the social media, the platform, people read news or share educational information over there. So, and second part, I'm going to briefly have some introduction about all those researchers, either they are PhD student or they are researchers. Another thing is like, I would like to share a little bit of my understanding and my learning when I work for AJE. So where we doing all those advertising, where we put our banner on it, and where we talk to our target audience, our customer, and how we get people in front of our door, and how we handle them. All right, let's start it. So the first slide I would like to share about the comparison between China and the global. So two things worth to mention is like, this is the past, happened in the past decade. Overall, China published like more than 375,000 papers, so nearly contribute 20% of the total worldwide numbers. And the second part worth to mention is like right now, even the numbers is really increasing. So the growth rate is also significant. Like right now, within just 1 year, the increasing rate is about 9%. Yes, 9% within just from 2014 to 2015. Another thing I would like to share is looking back within the last decade, the 10 years, all those researchers publishing in China, you can see the increasing is significant. And also China's robust growth just was surpassed only by India, but right now it is ranked like top 2 overall globally. And also one thing to mention is a little bit focus on the study area. The medicine paper ranked like in China in 2005 is only ranked like 5th, but right now it's ranked like top 2. Okay, so we all know this is what's happening in the last decade, and a little bit of breakdown or details about what exactly this happened in China. So this is the top 5 area of study in China, kind of line up with what kind of paper they are publishing. So engineering, medicine, material science, chemistry, and physics. And another thing worth to mention, like I just talked before, the paper population in medicine is a little bit higher than engineering, but overall in China, engineering still outpaces the medicine. And another things like people always, someone know, okay, you're the China manager, you probably know lots of things about all those Chinese researchers. We really have some problem. If I'm going to visit China, I want to have some either the partnership or a post talk to people or do some offline event. So where I should go, if selectively where I should go, the university or university library or some organization laboratory. So maybe the next chart can just give you guys a little bit of sense of where you guys can go based on the paper population numbers. So the top 1 Chinese academic of scientists, this top 1 organization is like the number can be combined with the top 2, the Tsinghua University and Zhejiang University. So if you guys think about have some partnership or want to do some visit in China, those top 5 places probably, I recommend you guys can consider. Okay, the next step is going to be the top 5 journals. So this is also lineup I just mentioned. This lineup the top 5 study field, study area. So this is, I can say this is the most popular journal for Chinese researchers. And also because they are kind of familiar with this, and then this is where they, get their paper published in China. All right, so apparently China is fast became a global leader in either the scientific publishing and also the scientific research. Due to the economic booming, they do have a lot of funding to help them to do all those kind of work. So, but how to be, successful in China market? Either you are a journal, you want let more people know, you want to build your brand wellness, or want to establish your, reputation over there. So you probably first things you need to know, you need to understanding the unique digital landscape, the internet environment over there. And second thing, you need to know what exactly your target audience is. So in the following section, I'm going to talk about the China internet environment and also the researcher. So first things, just like I mentioned, the so-called Great Firewall of China, what happened behind this. And for all those, either the companies or the website that want to have some presence in China, there's a completely different playing field to understand. Right now, Facebook, Google, Twitter, and also recently Instagram, and also totally blocked for various different reasons in China. So if you already have a social media account, if you share all those educational content information on those social media, probably people in China definitely have no idea about that. And here is the overall world map of dominant website. So we can see, So we can see in China, Baidu, it is definitely the dominant search engine. Compared to the Western world, people tend to familiar with using the Google to do the search work. And also for Taiwan area, people tend to use the Yahoo Taiwan for as a content portal or news portal to review all those information to know what's going on happening in the world. And people is not in China, not just because they are using the totally different website to do their research or do their search, but also they have totally different browsing behavior compared to US and even compared to the Western website. So this is the comparison between the Google US, Google China, and Baidu, the dominant search engine in China. So you can see the first image is called the golden triangle pattern. So in US, people on Google search things. You have to make sure your information or your branding on the very top of the golden triangle. So you have to be the top one. If you just miss the top one rank, like you're top 3 or 4th, probably winner takes all. Doesn't work at all. But at Google China, you can see people tend to review all those content for top 5, top 5, and then they can make a decision. And then they need more time. Of course, they review more content. They need more time to make decision on this page, like after 30 seconds, and then they make this decision, click something. And the last image is Baidu. So it's totally different. People tend to scan from right to the bottom to review all those content and then make decisions. So it's even hard to track how many times they can spend on this page. But from this reading heat map pattern, you can see people tend to know more things about it, and also people is more suspicious about all those information for this search result. And okay, this is the overall China internet environment. And the next section, I'm going to talk about the Chinese researcher. Okay, finally, I have some fun picture to show. Yeah. And this is our target audience. We consider is Chinese researcher. So a little bit of data point to share. So here is mainland China PhD student. Either they are academic researcher or scientist. So one thing worth to mention is the job replacement of all those PhD graduate students. So in the future, after they already graduated from their program, about 40% of them still continually stay in the academic area, which means, for example, for our company, Research Square, we're helping all those researchers doing their paper publication work, which means this group of people from China, they have way much higher the lifetime value compared to the Western researcher rate. Most of them not just doing paper within their PhD studying field, but also after that, they're going to continually could be our perfect target audience. The next slide, I'm going to show a little bit what is their so-called customer behavior. So what is their pain point, or why they want to get paper published. I think this definitely help you guys have a little bit sense about why they are so frustrated or why they so desperately want to get paper published, no matter what, no matter which journal or something. So first question is, how long does it take you to finish your first paper? So we can see most of the people choose more than 6 months. So there do have some reason, because sometimes it's a language barrier, sometimes it's because their writing skill is not ready to do all those paper writing thing, and sometimes because they need more time to do the collaboration with either their PI leader, group leader, or even with some university outside mainland China. So they spend a lot of time, lots of efforts on their paper. So they, again, that's where they want to get paper published. Second question is, why do you publish your paper? And because this survey is facing to the PhD students, so most of the answer I want to get graduate, because there are some specific numbers for them. They have to achieve some, have 3 or 2 paper published done, and then they can get their degree. And the next thing is what is your top concern when you're choosing the journal for paper publication? The reason why people always talk about, all those researchers, all those authors from China, they care so much about the impact factor. So the first question they would, when they choosing or doing their homework about which journal they want to, pursuing, the first things they will ask, oh, okay, what is your impact factor numbers? And next question probably, okay, how fast it can, my paper can get published. And the reason is because anecdotally, we all hear about something, but recently I have some evidence shows that in China, if people want to get either the paper, career-wise get promoted, they have the formula to do all those calculations. So all those numbers combined together, how many paper you already, have published, how many, what is the impact factor. So they combine all those numbers together and fill in with a formula and then have some numbers. Your career, I do not want to say 100% rely on those numbers, but that's the very important things for you to either can move forward to your tenure path, or you want to get promoted, or you need to get your scientific funding thing. So the Chinese evaluation system really plays a major role to influence all those concerns. All right, so the next section I would like to share my recently learning and finding when I work for AJE. We're doing all those marketing work in China market, and I would like to share things with you guys. The first things is the first website is called eMuch. This is an online researcher community website, and all those people, most of them are PhD students or very in their early career stage of those researchers. They talk about their paper publication experience, and they talk about their some problem during their experiment. So if you guys want to talk to them, or you want to put your either the advertising over there, or want to share all of those educational tips, something content related thing over there, this is place you guys can think about it. And then next place is called DXY. So this is like also line up with I just share with you guys the clinical medicine. So this website is most of the people kind of active users, they all within the clinical medicine field. So people within those areas, they talk about their career-related problem, paper publication issues altogether. This is also an online forum. So if you want to approach all those clinical medicine professionals, this is also a place for us to think about it. And another thing was to mention, like this is a social media place you want to go. So we all know the Facebook, Twitter, blah, blah, totally banned, blocked in China. So where you can talk to all those researchers, either like do the social media customer engagement with them, or because you want to share something over there, WeChat is definitely the place you want to be. This is a mobile messaging / chatting / Facebook localized version / application. So right now, AJE is using this as alternative customer support tools, because right now, Research Square, we do not have the local team on the ground in China, but WeChat is the way we can use as a, customer can ask question to us and we can answer question to them. So yeah, this is something worth to mention too. Okay, the last thing I would like to mention is like, even through all of those online forum, you already let people pay attention to you, and then they come to your door. How fast do you get people in front of your door? This is our learning. Oh, sorry. This is our learning, and technology, huh? Yeah, I want to show, like, if you guys have a website host, like either it's a corporate website or e-commerce website, so you do not have the web server in China, you have to make sure your website service is close as much as possible to mainland China. I have a video to show the total difference between the things like we host our website servers in United States, and then we move our server to Singapore and then to Hong Kong, try to, as close as much to China, and the website performance is totally different. So, but sorry about those technology issues. I can't share the screenshot with you guys. Okay, I guess that's it. Thank you.